Neo.
What's going on, sir?
What's up?
I've been dancing.
Oh, bro,
yeah?
we doing good, man. Sasha's, as you see, she's been trying to figure out a quarantine dance, if you will. I mean, we've been doing this thing live for what, like almost at least 90 days. We're doing a show for 90 days, but we've been in here longer than that. And she still don't have it right, man.
Listen, I watch you on World of Dance. I see all them dance moving. I said, oh, Lord, when Neo come, let me show him a couple things. Okay, how's this?
Okay, I'm not completely upset. Not
completely upset.
I'm not.
Now, what is that move called, Sasha? What is it?
It's for Neo. Hey.
Oh, for Neo. Okay.
How you been?
See, that one just made him just go away for a second.
No.
A few moments later.
Man, there we go.
There you go.
Sorry.
Was that your vote on her dance?
Not to call me right now.
Oh God.
I told him no call me right now. I'm doing something. People don't follow instructions. Anyway,
they do what they want to do.
Yeah, they do. It's all good. What's going on with y'all?
Chilling, man. What's been going with you? Quarantine, man. How's the quarantine been for you, bro?
I've been chilling, to be honest with you. It's me, my kids, my wife, and my mom and my sister primarily, and we just chilling, man. It's I think cabin fever has come and gone at this point. You know what I mean? Like that, just tired of being in the house. But then, right as you say, I'm tired of being in the house. You look on the news and you see what's going on outside, and it's like, you know what? I think I might in the house. Man, listen. The crazier it gets out there, the more I just want to just lock my family off from everything and just be here. That's what it feels like. I mean, I know you can't do that, but at the same time, that's what it feels like. That's what I feel like.
We were talking about families and stuff, and we just had a topic last week, Sasha. We were talking about how we asking the audience, did they want their kids to go back to school since that's right around the corner? How you like no, huh?
Like no, not happening.
Nope. I don't grasp the concept. I read a meme the other day that said, so this virus is so dangerous that we gotta let people out of prison, but not so dangerous to where we can put kids back in school.
That doesn't even make sense.
No.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. And how are they really gonna govern that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so the kids come in school, they check everybody's temperature at the door or whatever. If the kid got a temperature, I guess they go home. Kids got to wear face masks in school. Like how are they going to govern this? The second somebody sneezes, what happens then?
Right.
Like,
exactly.
Kick their kid out as soon as he
kid snort up his nose.
Yeah, like come on, these are children. Like that's just what they do anyway. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. So all of a sudden, when that happens, what measures are taken in? Like you gonna kick little man out? Like what are y'all doing? I'm not going for it. I'm gonna do homeschooling for mine. I'm gonna find somebody more qualified to do it than I, and have them do it. Right. I'm not putting mine back over there, man.
You know what Neo is saying is a lot of parents of school age children like myself are feeling. Like, how do you enforce even some of these procedures that they're trying to implement? And that's why we as parents, we're like, that doesn't even make sense. These are kids. How are you going to tell that he can't go hug his friend, or how are you going to, you're going to discipline? So they're not even getting the social, the social stuff that they need because they're social distancing. So you just say, well, you keep bring them in here because we don't want them to miss out on all of this. Well, they're missing out on all of that anyway.
Because it's not the same. It's not the same situation. It's not the same experience. It's if anything, it's setting them up for controlled environment, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want that.
Hey Neil, I'm that.
A lot of this doesn't make sense to me, man. A lot of it. A lot of this whole COVID thing. I mean, I'm taking nothing from it seriousness because clearly it's serious. People are dying from it, but I just feel like, okay, don't go to church, right? Don't go to the gym, but you can go to the liquor store. You can go to the grocery store. Everybody can go to the grocery store. Hey, don't leave your house except to go to the grocery store. So now everybody's at the grocery store.
Yeah. They brought the whole family.
Hey, my next comedy show is next week at Kroger's.
The biggest, like huge audience. I don't understand, man. I don't get it. Now, mind you, at the same time, I ain't taking no chances because I have children with asthma. And, this thing still has a 97% survival rate, ladies and gentlemen. However, I'm not worried about me catching it. I catch it and fight it off. My kids have asthma. It might be a different situation for them. So that's why I'm in the house. That's my reasoning. But
Same
other
thing.
than that, I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of cutting half with it. It's like half of me is like, all right, you know, it's serious and put your mask on. But then the other half is like, well, is it? Because because the way y'all doing it, I don't know. I'm not sure just how serious everything really is. I'm not totally sure.
Right.
Hey Neo, I'm that old school, believe in old school love, coming from parents who were married for 46 years.
Man.
And I just want to tell you that I'm praying for your family, and I'm very happy that, you know, you're working on your marriage and keeping it together. Because when I heard that, I said, yes, because marriage and your children and that unit together is a beautiful thing. So I'm very happy for you. And then being in the house for this many months, what is the one thing that you'll walk away with about what I needed to change for myself in this relationship with this beautiful woman?
What I personally needed to change was for one, attention to detail.
Okay.
You know, that, and I think that's very important for anybody in a relationship. You know, it's one thing to listen to a person when they talk, and it's another thing to listen just long enough to wait on your turn to talk. You know?
Okay.
I used to be kind of bad with that. Yeah. Attention to detail, understanding that we are not the same person. We're not going to see things the same. We're not going to handle things the same. Something that might not be a big deal to me at all might be the world to you, and vice versa. And I have to be receptive to that. You know what I mean? It's not like, well, why are you crying over that? That ain't nothing. And it's like, well, it's something to her clearly because she's crying over it. So like, just locking that in. You know what I mean? Not allowing outside influence to become important. Not allowing outside opinion to become important in your relationship. It's you and that person in a relationship, not you, that person, and their friend and that friend.
That's
brother.
right.
It's just two of y'all. So only two opinions that really and truly matter are yours and hers, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So again, something that I had to learn, something that we both kind of had to learn. You know, it becomes really easy to put people in your business because that's kind of the world we live in right now. It's like social media. Hey, I'm over here. Hey, I'm doing this. Hey, I'm sitting on the toilet. Everybody really needs to share everything. So when you do that, you put stuff out there. You basically give people permission to pass judgment. You give people permission to say whatever they want to say. Absolutely. And it's not like you can stop them. It's not like you can stop them from saying what they're going to say. They're going to say it whether you give them permission or not. You posting it and you putting people in your business gives them permission to say it. And so you can't be mad after that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You've put it out there to be judged, to be displayed, for people to give their opinion. And we both had to realize that is not something that is going to help us at all. You know what I'm saying? Other people's opinions are just that. And everybody has one, and most of them stink like assholes. That's just kind of what it is.
Right.
Sorry,
well, at your 20th anniversary, I want to host your reception, okay?
Holla back.
All right.
So Neo, at what point does your wife, Crystal, did she go, where is my husband and what did you do with him? Because
who are you, sir? Who are you and how the hell did you get in my house?
Like, baby, what do you need? What do you want me to do? I am your servant.
You know what? Truth be told, we kind of both did that.
Right.
You know, because we both allowed a lot of things to turn us both into people that neither one of us recognize. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking, I don't recognize you looking at you and I don't recognize myself looking in the mirror type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Right.
So once we got to a place where it was like, all right, I don't know if you'll call it rock bottom, but we at this place where it's like, listen, we have to have a real conversation right now. A conversation that might hurt a little bit, an honest conversation about what it is we are and are not willing to deal with within this relationship and what it's going to take to keep us together. So once we had that relationship, once we had that conversation, it wasn't easy, of course. You know, conversations like these are rarely easy because you got to tell the truth. You got to be 100% truthful about everything. And there's some truths that are just painful and ugly. That's just the reality of it. But if we're going to be together, if we're going to stay together, then we need to figure out what it is, what the resolution is here. And we can only do that with complete, brutal, painful honesty. And that's what we had to do. You know, so it was some tears and it was, you know, a little yelling and screaming here and there. But in the end of it, we came to the conclusion that we love each other beyond a shadow of any doubt. And there's no reason for us to not be together if that's the truth.
Nice.
Anything else we're supposed to be stronger than.
Yeah. You got to be able to deal with entanglements, man.
No.
I was waiting for it to come, George. I was waiting for it.
Somebody was gonna throw it out.
Right.
It's still low hanging fruit, but still funny.
What's going on with the show World of Dance now?
World of Dance season 4. Things are good, man. The show is doing really, really well. People are tuning in. Much love to everybody that's tuning in. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, we in season 4. I think we're either still in the duels. I gotta check. I ain't my kids watch Coco Melon and stuff like that all day long, so I don't even get a chance to watch my own dance. But I gotta see where we at. But I think we just passed in the duels, getting into the semifinals and whatnot. I love working on that show, man. I really and truly do. It's a group of people that genuinely love what they do, and like you could see it, you could tell. You walk through the halls of work and it's like, all right, he's having a bad day. Oops, she shouldn't have came to work today. Like, I don't get that over there. Like, they literally show up, smiles on their faces, ready to do what they do because they love what they do. Like, that's rare. It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
I know in one of the episodes, you asked Derek if he wants to fight. He ain't want to have no part of that. He kept it moving, man.
No.
Listen, truth be told, I wouldn't challenge Derek to a dance off or a fight because that's a strong little dude. Right?
Yeah, he looked like he hit it pretty hard in the middle of the night.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna leave that dude alone.
Right,
that's my brother. That's my dorky brother from a white mother, and I love.
There
him.
You go, man.
That's hilarious. Speaking of dance offs, man, tell us what artist is out here right now. What young artist is they're singing? But who's the next singer performer? Who do you watch their moves and be like, damn, that cat or lady can move?
That your kids even like to over you.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know because a lot of what's happening right now is not it's not a whole lot of performers right now. You know what I'm saying? It's people that do what they do, and the music industry today has allowed people to kind of just get in and do whatever it is that you do and find an audience that appreciates that. You know what I mean?
Who should stop dancing, Leo?
I haven't seen artists dance lately. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Chris is gonna dance because that's what Chris is. Chris is that. You know what I'm saying? So he's a performer all day. He just dropped a video with Young Thug, and they smashed it through the whole video. It's dope. I don't see a lot of Chris's coming out as of late. I don't know who the new. I mean, not we need a new Chris Brown, but I don't know who the next singer performer. I don't know who that is because right now people are either just singing or just rapping. Like it ain't a whole lot of that happen. I mean, on the pop side of things, you got a few people that's making that's doing it that way. But as far as R&B and hip hop, it's the simple TikTok dances, and that's about it. That's
10 seconds.
Right.
And it's like, all right, everything is supposed to evolve and change. Nothing is ever supposed to just stay the same. And Lord willing, things evolve for the better, but that's not always the case. I just feel like you have to kind of just roll with the punches. You you got to let things happen as they happen and figure out your space in it. That's where I am right now. As I'm putting together this new album, trying to figure out what Neo's space is in the sound and the look and just the vibe of what's going on right now in the music.
So what conclusion have you come to right now? What are you leaning towards?
The conclusion I came to is I don't really need to think about it as hard as I'm thinking about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I really had to get back to why I do music in the first place. And I got into music because I love music. I didn't care to be famous. I didn't care to be rich. I didn't really need none of that. I mean, if it came, cool, but I was in by just knowing that I could do what I love to do and be able to care for myself doing it. Like that was all I cared about. That's to this day all I really care about. I'm kind of anti-celebrity in that sense. But for me, man, it's just a matter of just doing what I love and again, allowing my audience to find me. Like I've never been a cat that was chasing the world, chasing the trend. I'm not gonna start now. I'm 40 years old. It makes no sense. No, I'm just saying I'm gonna do what I do the way I do it and let my audience come to me. And anybody that ain't with it, all right, well, you have so many other options.
Right.
Right.
I gotta admit, man, when you're talking about jumping genres, I remember when you came out with Let's Go, and that was a song that was on the other side.
Yeah.
That was the year that I became a personal trainer. I got my I was certified. I was in the best shape of my life. So since this quarantine, I haven't seen my team in about 4 months. Y'all can't even see I've lost about like 12 pounds. And
Oh, really?
yeah, y'all
Stand up.
No, you can't really see my body, but because you see me every day on the camera, right?
Right.
But I actually went back to doing the things I used to do and the music I used to listen to.
A few moments later.
I was just saying how listening to Let's Go just changed my life, man. It got me back into great shape, man. So let's go.
That's love. Appreciate that. I too let the first month and a half of this thing just kind of, blow by with multiple meals. You lost 12. I might have put on about 12. I'm currently in the process of getting it off,
Shaden,
get back to what I need to be. But yeah, I mean, when the thing first happened, I ain't never at the house. I'm never at home. I'm always working. I'm always traveling. So when they said go home, I was like, okay, cool. And then when they didn't say how long we have to be at home, I was like, what we eating? And that kind of became like the mantra.
Right.
Day. Like, we just got done with dinner. All right, well, what we eating?
I'm hungry.
I mean, what else? It's Netflix or it's Netflix or yell at kids or eat.
Netflix and Nutella at the same time. There
you go. That's a great combo. I had no idea.
Right.
I know now.
Right.
We had a chance to listen to your new single. Congratulations.
What happened?
We can still see you.
A few moments later.
Congratulations on your new single, You to Love. Listen.
Yes, thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah, boy.
I'm gonna play it every day.
Appreciate that love. Appreciate that. Shout out to the boy Jeremiah who came through and blessed me with the feature. Ridiculously talented dude, underrated dude. I don't feel like Jeremiah get what he deserved. But
he's from Chicago too. I mean, how can you move there? Yeah. Right.
But yeah, man, new album coming very, very soon. I'm almost done. I wanted to do a song just about everything that's kind of going on right now, from COVID to Black Lives Matter, the whole nine. And I feel like that'll be the song to kind of end the album. I'm in the process of putting that song together. Once that's done, then the album is done. I'm going to put it out to the world.
Right. Nice. Neil, before we get ahead, I'd love for my people to speak on social justice. What are your thoughts on what's going on? Talk to us really quick.
No justice, no peace. That's pretty much what it is. I'm 100% with the people that are still on the front lines, protesting, and I feel like we need to continue doing so until Breonna Taylor's killers are brought to justice, until everybody that's been done wrong, until they make it right. Yeah, we need to stay in the streets. We need to keep the pressure on. And I understand that people go back to their lives, but I don't think that going back to normal is going to work, because if we recall what normal was, their version of normal is the reason that we're here in the first place. And I don't think that we should go back to that. I think we need to keep the pressure on until actual change happens. It's one thing to name a law after somebody. All right, that's great. But you ain't arrest the people that killed her in the first place. So what's the point of naming a law after her? That don't make no damn sense.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So you didn't give her the justice. You didn't give it to the next person just in case it happens again. That makes no sense. I don't get it.
Not at all. Yeah.
I just personally feel like we need to keep the pressure on until the change happens. And I don't mean these little pacifier changes that's happening. I mean real change. I mean real justice for the people that have been done unjustly, and real change. I feel like, I don't know about defunding the police, because if somebody breaking my house, I need somebody to respond. But I definitely don't feel like the police should stay what it is. I feel like if they're not going to defund it, they need to revamp it completely. Get rid of what's there and start over. All right, because if these cats is doing what procedure allows, then there's something wrong with the procedure. Plain, like that's it. That's pretty much what it is. Don't defund it. Revamp it. Get rid of everybody that's in there. Get them retrained and put them back out on the street with the right mind state, not the mind state that they have now. The mind state they have now is making it okay in their brain to kill and suffocate Black people for no reason. So we need to get that out of there. And until these things happen, then I feel like the protest should continue. I'm gonna continue doing my part from where I'm at, and I feel like everybody should. I don't think this is something that can be ignored. I don't think you can be quiet about this. I feel like if you're being quiet, you've given us your answer on how you feel about it. And that's just what it is. So,
well said, well taken, man.
Y'all gotta give me this.
No, that's all good.
Thank you, brother.
Before we leave, there it is.
I appreciate the love, y'all. For real.
No doubt.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Okay.